Alrighty, I'm Sam Duty, and this is Robotics in South Korea. Alright, so first off, what is robotics? So a robot is an intelligent, physically embodied machine. A robot can perform tasks autonomously to some degree, and a robot can sense and manipulate its environment. Think of simple robotics that you pilot around. That's no robot, but give the robotics the power to land and take off on its own and sense objects, and suddenly it's a lot more robotish. It's the intelligence and sensing and autonomy that's key. So it's basically a machine that's able to sense and perform its duties independently and autonomously. Who's using robotics? So robots and robotics are used all around the world as they can serve many different practical uses. Robotics has seen a huge boom in recent years as new, cheaper, and more efficient technology is being developed and released constantly. Like previously mentioned, there are tons of different uses for robotics within the commercial and non-commercial communities. Commercially, there are many different forms of robots that you can buy, ranging from toys to vacuums and even cars. And non-commercially, robots have been used for different business-related tasks, such as assembly line work, delivery, and organization. Where is robotics used? So primarily robotics is used within cities and industrial areas as they are highly sought after for car manufacturers as well as any other large-scale assembly line businesses. In Seoul, delivery robots are commonplace driving around to deliver food to people. But outside of large cities, you will most likely only find smaller consumer-grade robots as deliveries are much harder to make when people are more spread out and factories are few and far between. So why is robotics used? I did a SWOT analysis on Hyundai. So some strengths are much faster production, efficient production, and less staff you have to hire. Some weaknesses are maintenance costs, and the robots themselves are expensive when you first buy them. Opportunities, it's a potential investment. Quicker and more efficient cars, and the robots can be used to make many different models of cars. And then some threats are if the robots break down or faulty programming. So when is robotics used? So depending on your definition of robotics, the concept of automated machines has existed for thousands of years, though to me it wasn't until the early 1900s that we would see this concept really put to use. I believe it all started with Tesla's teleautomation patent, and his device was used to create the first radio-controlled boat in 1898, and from there robotics technology has slowly grown to what it is today. All right, robotics and SDGs. So robotics can be used to solve a wide variety of SDGs due to its inherent versatile nature. And some big examples include good health and well-being, quality education, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, and sustainable cities and communities. Two truths and a lie. So roughly half of all the robots in the world are in Asia. Robots have been mixed with AI, and robots can have feelings.